To inspire, to uplift, different people share their gifts. A safe space and open door on a journey to explore human beings.
Hey, hey. Happy Wednesday, everybody.
Wednesday.
Did you guys miss us?
They did. They did. We got the days right this
Listen,
time.
today is Wednesday, July
Mm-hmm.
8th. We are so excited to be back from our mini break that we had. My name is Dwayne Wiggins Jr. I am your host tonight, along here with my beautiful co-host, the talented, the wonderful, the beautiful Anna Henderson.
Hi, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Ooh, I'm so happy to be here. I missed you, my DW.
I missed you too. We have so much to catch up on. We've had our
Yes.
little break. We've had some time to talk, some time to just relax and rejuvenate and all of
Yes.
those great things. We had the holiday.
Mm-hmm.
Been a lot going on in these last 2 weeks. So I just want to check in with you and see how you're doing and how was your break?
Goodness, I am doing good. I am doing good. I have no complaints. This break was Jesus, a lot of fun, a lot of family time, a couple birthdays, and I feel like the one thing that I definitely want to highlight, one of my girlfriends, my creative girlfriends, Jada, shout out to you, boo. She had a birthday and invited us to this amazing brunch. Like she had everything planned out, and the event after brunch was something called the Fun Taxi Cab. I don't know if you've heard of it, but it's definitely blowing up on TikTok. I'm telling you
No.
guys, check it out. It was definitely a time, but it's basically like a small, like minivan that comes to pick you up from a location down Center City. You can book it for 30 minutes, an hour, like, your time slot. And it's karaoke. It's karaoke, and like you can put on any song. There's like several mics. It's big enough for like 12 to 20 people. I don't know. But it was a really, really great time. And I feel like that was like the one thing that I wanted to highlight for sure because,
I
baby.
actually did that before.
Did you?
It wasn't so let me tell you. So when I was in Palm Springs this past April, we
Okay.
got out after the Boost conference. Shout out to Tia, the Boost family.
Hey,
We got
boo.
out. We wait, was it? Yeah, it was at the conference.
Okay.
We got an Uber, and in the
Uh-huh.
Uber, it was a van,
Okay.
and he had microphones, and it was karaoke, and it was
Lit.
absolutely the best time. It was so great.
Yes.
And we ended up like having him come back to pick us up. Like we booked him outside of that to come
Yeah.
back.
Okay. Okay.
And I mean, it was really a great time. It was so fun. He had like the lights inside, and
Yes.
it was
Yes.
yeah, it was
Oh
great.
my goodness. So, like I said, it was after brunch. So we didn't get to experience the lights. They were on, but like I definitely want to go back when it's like late and everything. But yeah, that was definitely one of my favorite moments. Of course, I'm happy to say that I was on set a couple of times.
Awesome.
I love my acting. I love being on set. I love being around other creatives and just watching them work. So definitely look out for some new work that I will be coming out with soon enough. Even is a short film or a couple episodes written by Movies by Kima. So shout out to Kima. I work with a couple amazing actors with that, so some Philly actors. So y'all just look out for that. I'm really excited.
You're gonna have to
And
come over one day. You're gonna have to come over, and
okay.
I'll cook or something,
Oh
and
yeah, for sure.
we just have to sit down and just watch all of your short films and stuff that you're in. Like I would
Oh,
love to do that. You got to come over. We got to make that happen for
we
sure.
going to it. Oh my goodness, that just warmed my heart so much. Thank you, DW.
You have to. You have to. Oh, that would be so fun.
That would be so dope. What else? Like we took a trip down to Penn's Landing. I definitely remember talking to you guys about that on a couple different episodes.
Mhm.
We went down there for Father's Day, so it was very nice. The weather's been amazing. I know it's hot, but it's still like, amazing to go out and do outdoor activities. That was really fun. We always love taking like crabs and different snacks and things like that. What else? Let
I
me
love how you
see.
referred to it. I know what you meant, but it sounded like you were calling crabs a snack. And that's really how I look at it as well.
Yeah,
I'm just like,
yeah,
I think I need a snack, a
yeah,
dozen of crabs.
yeah. Yeah, for sure, for sure.
I can really go for a snack. I think I can do a
Like
whole dozen of crabs.
who? Exactly, exactly. And the people that know. The people that know.
Exactly.
That's it. I ain't explaining nothing else because the people that know.
I knew what you meant, but it was funny. You was like, taking some like a couple of crabs, some snacks and crab. I'm like,
Yeah.
a crab is a snack, Jasmine. And it should be
It
treated as such.
absolutely is. I'm cracking up. Yeah, I don't know. The July 4th passed. We went to my old boss's house. Shout out to Joanne. Joanne, I love you forever. And if you're watching this, just mm, mm, mm. Just
I
that's for
love
you.
it. I love it.
But she just welcomes us with open arms, and her and Biggie just have their own like friendship. So when she comes around, he just don't know us.
Aw.
And she has a pool, so the kids just had a blast. It was just fun to just be outside of our normal area because she lives kind of far out.
Okay.
And we had the fireworks. We had the fireworks.
Aw.
They had like a gazillion trillion million fireworks. Shout out to Ed. That's her husband. Love you too, Ed. But they definitely got the fireworks popping. So it was a good break. Like we've just been also just watching movies in the house, catching up on a couple different Netflix series, you know, stuff like that and all that.
I love that. I love it. I love it. I love it.
I
Sounds like
want to
you had
hear about your break though, because I know that you was out on the road and doing stuff, so you won't have to spill the beans.
I know. Listen, what I will say is that like on our time when we do break, it's like I'm always working on something. I'm always doing
Mm-hmm.
something, right? And
Mm-hmm.
so
Mm-hmm.
one of the things that I've been able to work on is to really get us ready. As everybody know that D Wiggins Productions is back. We're working on new shows. It's our 20th
Yes.
anniversary, so we're working on a lot of things. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
super excited that tomorrow night we are going to be meeting with the cast of the new play, The Teachers Lounge, for the first time
Yep.
in person. We've already
Yep.
met online, but
Yes.
tomorrow's the first day in person. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
really excited about that because one, there's a lot of new people and they've never really experienced what we are about to give them. I don't even know if they're
Mm-hmm.
ready for the experience, but even I don't even know if the returning, right? I don't even know if the returning D Wiggins Productions cast if they're ready. There's a lot that we have set up tomorrow. I mean, from food and like just the experience,
Yes.
the whole vibe, and the place where we are going to be using what we're going to utilize for our first meeting tomorrow and for
Mm-hmm.
future auditions. I mean, I'm sorry, for future rehearsals is the
Yes.
place we did the auditions. And so
Mm-hmm.
and the relationship there has just been so amazing. So shout out to the cast. I've been working really hard, getting things together. Everything is together. Everything is ready to go for tomorrow. So I'm really excited about that. I can't wait for all of us to come together in the same space. They're doing headshots. They're doing a lot of stuff tomorrow in our
Yes.
first meeting. So it's going to be a jam-packed day. So I mean evening. So if you know anything about me, the agenda is out. They know what they're going to look forward to, but I don't
Yeah.
think they have a real clue of what to expect tomorrow. But it's going to be
I'm
fun.
excited. I'm really
Yeah.
excited because I'm excited. I don't think I'm ready. That's the bottom line too. I don't think
And
I'm ready.
it's so amazing though because like it's getting me excited because there are people that I've seen people post
Mhm.
like the newer cast members and that I've never worked with before that's coming for the first time. Like I've seen them post like one of the things that I told everybody I'm like come prepared with your highlighter, your
Yes.
notebooks and pencils and
Yes.
stuff like that. And I received two photos. I received a photo from two people, and then I saw someone post on their Instagram, like they took a picture of their pen, pencil, notebook with their character name on it. I'm like, this kind of stuff makes me so excited because it's like the preparation of like it's almost like
Yes.
the first day of school.
Yes.
Like I have my highlighters, I have my pen, like they're so ready for tomorrow. And so when people are that eager to come and be a part of an
Mhm.
experience for me, I feel
Mhm.
like I have to give my just due to make sure that
Yes.
they experience something that they'll never forget for the first time. So I'm really excited. So I was
Yes.
really working on a lot of D Wiggins production stuff. Website wise, our website's going to come back on August 1st for D
That's
Wiggins
right.
Productions. So it's under construction. You can still go to the website right now. You're just going to see like the countdown to pop up. And if you need to reach us, you can visit our other website, DwayneBundrake.com. But so I worked really hard on that. And I was very intentional
Mhm.
about getting that work complete before I left and did a road trip to Florida. And
Mhm.
so it was so amazing. It was so amazing because I purposed in my heart that I was not going to go away and work. And although I
Mhm.
did my
Mhm.
laptop and I had to do something, um,
Yes.
but I didn't require work. Like I was able to chill and relax and be in amazing company
Mhm.
um, on the road and on the way back. And when we got to Florida and the house that we stayed in and the location that we were in, the house was beautiful. It was so breathtaking. It was beautiful. It had a
Yes.
wonderful pool that an enclosed pool.
Mhm.
Private. I got into the pool. I don't know the last time I actually went swimming. I did go
What?
to Hakamba Springs in California when I was out there, and it was a mineral pool, and I kind of like got in, didn't really swim, just kind of sit in. But to
Mhm.
actually get into the pool with my shirt off, like I never do that. Like
Oh, you was
skinny
showing
on
off.
listen, I never like that's just never been a thing for me. But to be in the pool in the daytime, and
That's
initially
so
I had
good.
to get comfortable. I got in the pool originally with my shirt on, and then
Okay.
I was like, why you got your shirt on? I was like, I don't know, I'm just to actually go swimming. I can remember. I think that I hadn't been in a pool to go swimming since 2011.
Mm.
Although I have access to pools and all of that stuff around me, I
Mhm.
just it's
Mhm.
something about public pools. I just don't know. I don't know. I
I
just
get
don't.
it. Listen, I get it. I get
Right.
it. I'm the same.
but it was so great to be able to relax and
Mhm.
have my family with me. But then the most exciting part of this trip, oh my gosh, was to
What?
really be with my family. Like it was like my
Yes.
cousins. It was so
Oh,
unbelievable the time that I had with my siblings and my cousins, and it really blew my
that's
mind.
so
Like
good.
it was so fun. We played spades, and if you know, you
Ooh.
know. I am not a person you want to sit at the table with because I'm going to talk smack.
Oh,
Like I'm a real spades player, and it was so funny because like
I want to play with you.
everybody was playing, and I was waiting on my sister Danielle. Shout out to my sister Danielle. I was waiting for her to show up. I didn't know if she was coming over to my mom's house because we were going to my mom's house, and
Okay.
everything that like all of the festivities. And I'm going to get into the festivities in a minute, but all of the festivities was taking place at my mom's house, and
Okay.
so they were playing spades in like in the kitchen, and I'm like thinking to myself, I'm like, where's my partner? Because my sister and I, we normally play spades together. Like we play spades together. So and
Okay.
it's like we get people off the table, and we did. And so we were playing spades, and I was like, when she walked through the table, I was like, oh, I'm ready now. When she walked through the door, I'm like, I'm ready. My partner here, let's go play spades, you
Yes.
know.
Yes.
And then shout out to my cousin, people like cousin-in-law and all that kind of stuff. No, she is my cousin. She is like my blood. Like
Mm.
I feel like she's my blood. She shout out to Aaron and my cousin Cody. Um, Aaron introduced the game. I think it was Aaron who introduced the game to us.
Mhm.
We outside of spades, it's called hot seat. I think it's called hot seat. I think family that's watching. Shout out to my family that's watching tonight. All of you that are watching on all platforms. Thank you. Um,
Yes.
I think it was called Hot Seat, and it was like it's spades, but it's every man for themselves, and the objective is for
Okay.
everybody to get 3 books. It was so fun. Then we played Uno No Mercy. It was really no mercy.
It was. I know it.
It
I
was
know that's what you
really
was about to
no
say.
mercy. Like like it
I'm
was
cracking
about
up.
I want to say it was about 12 of us, maybe. I hope I'm probably miscounting, but about 12 of us playing. And it was just a fun time to just be with them. And it was like
Oh my
the
gosh.
laughter and the joy. And it was like
Hmm.
something, honestly, that I felt like I haven't felt in a extremely long time. Like
Yeah.
it was so, and it was my cousin Alex. Shout out to him, um, who's in Virginia, who came down with his wife and kids and surprised all of us. Like no
Mhm.
one, not even his own father, who drove down from Virginia as well, knew he was coming. So it was such a surprise because even when I pulled in the yard, like when we pulled into my mom's yard the next day, when we pulled into her yard and I saw the SUV there with the Virginia tag, I
Right.
honestly I thought it was my uncle. I was like, oh, that's my uncle Alex. He's here. And when I walked in, it was my cousin Alex. And I was like, oh my God, I haven't seen him in so many years.
Yeah.
And we grew up together. Like we all grew
Mhm.
up. Like I'm the oldest out of that group,
Okay.
but we grew up together. And just to see him, it just brought back so many memories. Like I remember when he was born, like my cousin Cody, like I remember
Oh,
when he was born, like
yes, I
all of
get
them.
it.
And so it was just a fun time to be with them, even to the point to where we started a group chat. And
Yes.
we're talking and we're laughing and it was something that was long overdue. I feel
Mhm.
like I don't know, I really can't describe how it made my heart feel and
Uh-huh.
how I feel in this moment to have that connection and to see my nieces and nephews and everybody. It was just such a great time. And shout out to my
Mhm.
mom, if she's watching,
Yes.
that host us to come. Like she did all the cooking. We got there on Thursday. When I got there, she fried fish.
Woo.
We had catfish nuggets, and I was
Uh-huh.
like, whatever I wanted, she was doing. Like she had the catfish nuggets
I
there.
love that. Love that for you.
The next day, she fried fish again. We had crab. She did like the whole seafood board with like the
Mhm.
corn,
Mhm.
sausage, eggs, all of that kind of stuff. We had so many crabs. It was so many crabs. I was in crab heaven. Then
Yes.
the next day, that Saturday, she barbecued. She did like chicken and ribs, and hands down, I think my
Mhm.
mom got the best ribs of life. I really do.
Period.
For me,
Period.
I think her ribs are so good. They don't even need barbecue sauce. Like that. That's how
Oh.
good they are. So she did like ribs and chicken and baked beans, and there was some potato salad there and some other stuff.
Mhm. Mhm.
And she did all of that. And then on Sunday, she cooked. Now I don't eat this, but everybody else love it. She cooked chitlins.
I
Um,
used to eat them
I don't. She cooked
long time
oxtails.
ago.
It was cabbage and rice and
Mhm.
cornbread, and we got some fried chicken and it was
I want
just
greens, beans,
like
potatoes,
she
tomatoes.
really, my mom really outdid herself, and I know that she was tired, but everything was just so good. It was so good to the point to where when we left on Monday and we were driving back to Philadelphia, I was
Mhm.
like, I do not want to stop and get. I don't want anything to eat. I'm so full. Like I was full, but I did have to stop because we stopped in North Carolina
Okay.
and find a place to get some chicken gizzards. I love
Okay.
fried chicken gizzards, right?
Okay.
With
Okay.
hot sauce and ketchup. Oh, it was
Both.
heaven.
Both together. Hot sauce
So
and ketchup.
this is the thing. I like to put a whole bunch of ketchup on it and
Okay.
dip it in the hot sauce.
So it's so got you. Okay. We gonna have
Oh,
to try it. Do they
it's
sell that?
so
It's not gonna be the same
I don't know, but it was very country. It was all fried and fatty. It was everything that I wanted.
that you wanted. Yes,
Right?
I'm so happy for you.
It was
That
so
is
good.
amazing.
It was so good, and just to be with my family, I miss them so much. Like I don't remember, and like, and the truth of the matter is that
Hmm.
we've had family gatherings. It's been 5 years since I've been to Florida. I
Hmm.
hadn't been back. My sister passed away. Our baby sister passed away, and then we came back home for the Fourth of July just as a family, and it was cool.
Hmm.
Um, and it was so great, and we just had such a great time. And I remember us coming home, and I think it was good. I think that everything was still fresh from my sister's death, and then I think my
Yeah.
my uncle had passed away as well,
Hmm.
right before that. So, but it was so good to be home and to be with family and to just feel love and to just hear people laughing and the kids playing, and it was just a fantastic time. It was such a fantastic time. I just cannot. I don't know. Like I can get emotional thinking about it. It was so what I needed,
Yes.
in that moment. And have you ever needed something in your life that you didn't realize you needed it until you got it?
Yep. I definitely have had those moments, so I
And
I really understand.
it was like I went to Florida, haven't been on vacation in a very long time. Like everything I've done, I've traveled a lot, but it's
Mhm.
always been tied to associated with work or something.
Work.
But it
Yeah.
hasn't been a vacation since 2022. And it was everything that I needed in my life in that moment. And I
Mhm.
didn't realize how bad I needed. Like I needed to be in Florida. I needed to experience that with my family. I needed
Mhm.
all of that nostalgia. I needed to see my grandmothers. Like I needed to hug on my family. I needed to feel accepted for all of the things that I've been through because honestly, there's
Mhm.
been such this thing of people that that have been in my life that have always wanted to perceive me to be a certain way. And I always
Mhm.
felt like whenever I get with my family, there I can just be myself. Like I didn't have, and this is gonna sound so weird, but I didn't have to hear Dwayne not one time.
What they
Like
call you?
nobody said Dwayne. Like nobody called me Dwayne the entire time I was there. And that was the best feeling in the world. It's just all hitting me
Okay.
right now. Nobody said Dwayne
Oh my goodness.
the entire time. And it was just so great to be able to feel that. Like it was almost like who I am, who I am now was I was able to leave that and then to come back
Yes,
to my
yes,
family
yes. Be
and
you.
just be.
Be, yeah.
It
Yep.
was
I
it was
love
awesome.
that.
Yeah, it was such a great time. Had the most amazing time. Um, yeah,
I'm
and that
hungry
was
now. I'm
I
hungry now.
know, right? So that was my time. I've been eating salads for the last like I ate a salad.
Ah!
I'm
Oh,
like, I had a
stop
salad
it.
today. I'm like, I ate so much, but it was just a great time, and I'm just so grateful. And it just helped me to put a lot of stuff in perspective. Like even thinking
Mhm.
about like traveling, when you're driving that many hours, you have time to think. I was
How many
relaxing on the
hours was
cruise.
it in total?
Well, I don't remember 100%. I want to say maybe 16, maybe
Okay.
15 to 16 hours, but it was because we stopped a lot. Like originally when we put
Okay.
in the GPS, it was 13 hours.
Okay.
And I've done that before. Like I've done that before in my travels,
Mhm.
but we stopped a lot and
Mhm.
it was no rush. So it was cool. It
Okay.
was a great trip. It was cool to really just be a part of that. So I'm grateful.
I think the longest I ever been in a car was 4 hours.
Okay. All right. Well, next time you got to come to Florida.
Huh?
You got to come to Florida. Bring the
Huh?
kids. It was so great.
Driving?
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not as bad. If you've never, it's not as bad, especially when you got great music, great company. It's not as bad. Most some people say they can't do it. You would be amazed at what you can do. I've driven from, I've done a road trip from California to Florida. Like it
Okay.
was the one of the most amazing times of my life. I'll never forget. And honestly, it was how I was able to see so many landmarks that I,
Okay.
in my lifetime, never thought that I would see because I would never just travel to them. Like
Mhm.
I wouldn't
Mhm.
think to just travel to them, but it was like when my uncle and I and my aunt we did that trip, we stopped in so many places. It was just the best time. It didn't feel like, oh, it took a week to get there. It took us a week to get
Right.
back because we stopped, but it didn't feel like that. So when you're
Right.
on the road and you're stopping and you're exploring and having fun, it's just the best time.
Well, you know what? If I would do a long road trip with anybody, I definitely would do it with you. You
Oh,
know,
you,
I
you will
would
have an amazing
absolutely.
time.
Yeah. Yeah. I
It's going to be a
trust
lot
you.
of
You know, I
Pepsi. It's
trust
going to
you.
be a lot of Beyonce. You will have
Oh,
the
yes.
most amazing time.
Yep.
It's going to be a lot of car singing.
No, no. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot
Yep.
of that. So it was
Because I
such a good
sang this is
trip.
car karaoke in my car. You get in my car, you finna sing. You act like you don't know this song. You know
I
this
know,
song.
right? So yeah, it was great, and just to be with my cousins. I think that my cousins honestly feel like brothers and sisters to me. Like it doesn't even
Yes.
feel like because like we really did grow up together. Like although like some of them moved out and moved to different states when they were like we really felt like we grew up as, because I was always with them. So, and these
Mhm.
are my first cousins. Like these are my first cousins. So it was just really good to be able to spend time with them, and I miss them so much. And our little group chat be lit, and it's so funny. And it's just like it really makes me not have a care in the world. Like it's
Yeah.
just that is when I say it's what I needed, it's what I needed.
I'm so happy that you were able to experience that. When you first told me that you would be taking a trip, I was like, wow, okay. And this is the result. Like,
I
this is the
know,
result.
and
I'm
and
so happy.
and that's the result of getting something that you didn't know that you needed,
Mm-hmm.
but you got it at the right time. Like I
Mm-hmm.
didn't even know I needed that. Like I was just going to do business as normal. Like it was great. It was
So, I mean, mostly everybody knows like I really don't have a relationship with my biological family. But I do, know of one cousin that like I consistently talk to. So shout out to my cousin Katora, and cousin Sheila, her mom, Sharon, like the whole family on that side. You know what I'm saying? Because for me, she is my first thought of family when it comes to like my cousins, and we talk here and there on Instagram, and that's enough. Like I know we have lives, but
yeah.
she did reach out. So this is like, I don't want to say trigger because I feel like that's a bad word, but it's
Yeah.
giving me like excitement and just like hope for the same thing, because I haven't been to a family reunion. Like
Mhm.
I didn't do that. I just didn't have that growing
Yeah.
up. But they're supposed to be planning one. So
Okay.
I'm really, really excited about that. And I just wanted to say that because what you feel is something that I've always wanted. Like I don't know what any of that is like.
Yeah.
Like being able
Listen.
to grow up with cousins and like experience things and the sleepovers and your feet stank and like
Uh-huh.
all the
Yeah.
things. Everybody got in trouble. Like,
You know what? I think it's important though. I think when I think about this this mentality of everybody's busy and everybody has lives. I
mhm,
think that at some point in life, like I don't know what is going on with me, but lately I've just really have been embracing life for what it is. Like
mhm,
I am not in a place in my like I am not in a place in my life where I would entertain any negative comments. Like
mhm.
you know this about
Yeah,
me. Like
yeah.
we talked about it. Like we are a part of some
Yeah.
tweets and stuff that and I will check out. Like I just won't respond. Like I am so on this train of peace and well-being
Mhm,
because the truth of the matter is when we like really look at life and certain things in life,
mhm,
yes, there are things that are going on in life, but it's perspective. It's really not that bad. Like is everything where it should be? Is everything
right.
no. It, but it's really not that bad. And so what I've made the choice of like not going back and forth with nobody. That's just never really
Mhm.
been me because what ends up happening is gonna cuss you out and it's gonna be instant. By the time I'm cussing you out, we're gonna be done. Like you're not gonna want to talk. I
That's
promise you.
it. That's
It's gonna
it.
be tears.
Mhm.
It's gonna be tears. Um, but it's one of those things to where I am just in a place to where I'm just like, listen, I am if I'm too busy for my friends, like
Mhm.
if I'm too busy for the people that I love, then why even bother you? Like why even try to be a part of your life? And I just think that we've come to this conclusion that no, you don't have to be the friend that we talk to every day, but you know how I feel about you. Yes, that's cute. But if
Yeah.
I can't call you and lean into you, like what is the point? Like what are we doing? What are we doing? And
Mhm.
I no longer am in a space in my life where I'm just going to accept mediocre friendships or mediocre family ship. I'm just not doing it. If I can't call you to talk to you and check in on you, and you're so busy and you're too busy, that's the same type time I'm going to give you. Like
Mhm.
I don't, if you don't have time to just sit and have a conversation and to just check in on each other. Like I don't want to be bothered with it. Because what are we
Mhm.
doing? If you're that busy, go be that busy over there. Don't bring that busy crap to me. Like don't. I'm just not doing
Uh-huh.
it. Nobody's truly that busy.
Uh-huh.
Like
Yeah.
nobody's truly like you ain't that busy. That's just the truth.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're not. Hell, I do so much, right? And you know all the stuff that I do. But if I can't take a moment to sit down and talk to you, don't let me be a part of your life. Like just
Real rap.
cut me off. Like cut me off and say, Dwayne, you are not the friend that I need. Because if I'm just being real because I just get tired of that excuse of like people acting like they're so busy. You take 17 days to respond to a text message. You don't call back and tell
Yeah.
like you ain't that busy.
Yeah.
Like stop.
Yeah. 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 And I feel like for me, I feel like, we all have our certain friend groups, but my main MILFs, we don't talk every day.
Mhm.
But if somebody calls, it's like, oh, hold on, what's up? You good? What's
Exactly.
going on? And it's been like that. This is nothing new. We have our days where we can go a whole day in a thread, cutting up,
Mhm.
and then we won't say nothing for a week. And then somebody just might say, good morning, ladies, love y'all, have a great week. Just put the blessings out there, and then we all chime it in again.
Yeah.
But it's like it's going to always be different with different people. But I feel like that is important to me. Like if I call, first of all, it's something because I'm a texter. I'm
Yeah.
gonna text you
Uh-huh.
first. I'm definitely gonna text you. So being able to pick up and answer just that support, like it means a lot to me. Like I don't experience that. And I'm sorry
Uh-huh.
for the people that do, but I definitely can relate and have seen it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on now, really, really, like, because that 5 days to take a week to respond, you ain't gotta talk to me. You ain't
Yeah,
gotta talk to
like you ain't you
me.
just not that. I,
I don't
I
even want
love
to know
what
no
Anitra
more.
said because this is how I feel. It's like she said, so Anitra, she like, I just lost a friend. I just lost a friend because the only time we talk is when I called. You ain't that busy.
Mm,
True. Like, I think we make time for what we want to make time for. And I'm
yes.
very good to, and I had to start being honest. Like, if I don't answer the phone, I don't answer it. And it's not because I'm that busy. If I don't call you back within that same day, tell me off. Like, because
I'm
I'm not that
cracking
busy.
up.
But the truth of the matter is because now this is the problem sometimes. Now, sometimes if somebody sends me a text message, I
Uh-huh.
respond in my head and then think like, oh, I didn't respond.
I thought I did.
That's something I got to work on.
I
But
thought
it
I
ain't because
did.
I'm so busy. Like, or like if I'm traveling or something, sometimes people call me back and I have every intention on calling them back. And sometimes I
Yeah.
just forget. Like, be honest about what it is. And I think that's
Mm-hmm.
for me, that's where like I'm trying to grow as a person. Like,
Mm-hmm.
just be honest about what it is. If I don't answer or whatever the case may be, it's like, oh, I'm so sorry. I forgot to call back or whatever the case may be. Or I ain't feel like talking. Like, that's okay
And
too.
that's okay, right? That's
I didn't
okay
feel like talking.
too.
Like, I'm watching the show. I've been talking all day. I
Mm-hmm.
don't want to talk tonight.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, now another issue that I have is that sometimes now this is the truth. I don't always see FaceTime messages. Like I don't always see that I'm getting FaceTime calls. So like
Mm-hmm.
if somebody's calling me like through a text message FaceTime, I don't see it. And or I don't see when people do call on FaceTime that they leave a FaceTime message. Like
First of all, you got to do a lot to even get to
listen,
the messages. So I don't blame you.
I tell you the truth. About a month ago, I was going through my FaceTime and
Mm-hmm.
I noticed that I had FaceTime messages from
Yep.
2024. I
Is
didn't even know that was a
what
thing.
year is this?
This is 2026. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Ah,
I didn't even
you
know it
must
was
have been
a
there
thing.
scrolling. Okay, got that
I was
message.
like,
Oh,
oh, okay.
we talked about that. Got it. Okay. You called me then.
Yeah,
Got it. I'm
but
freaking up.
I said all that to say that I don't want to be too busy like in my life to where I don't have time for the people that I love.
Mm-hmm.
Or the time that I don't want to be too busy and I want to be honest about what's going on. Like
Mm-hmm.
if I am working on something, like now I think a great benefit is that I work remote. So like I can talk and work sometimes, not all the time,
Yeah.
but if
Yeah.
somebody's calling me, I can talk and I can work. But I never want to be too busy. My nephew, shout out to PJ. He's not watching this. Oh, he might be. My mom might have him to be PJ. will call me 50,000 times a day.
He do.
And
He do.
and let me miss one of those calls, he's mad at me. But it's one of those things to where I don't even want to be too busy for him. Because I think sometimes one lesson that I learned is like thinking about the show tonight, and we're talking about, Cookout Chronicles, family drama and good vibes, and we're going to really get into that in a minute. But it's one of those things to where life is just so short, and it was like, it's been 5 years that I've seen since my sister passed away, and 5 years since I've seen my nieces and my nephew, my sister Ashley kids, all in one setting. And even that sparked the thought in my mind that life is too short. So there could come a day to where I don't get those phone calls from him anymore. So sometimes I just have to listen. And I'd be like, boy, I got to call you back because I'm working or whatever the case may be. But I never want him to feel that I don't have time for him. Like I never want him to feel like, does it get aggravated sometimes? Oh, yeah, especially like when you're doing stuff. But if I can take a moment to just talk to him and take a few minutes to just talk to him and just make his day, I'm going to forever do that.
For sure. For sure. Those are precious moments.
that can come fast and go even faster, because tomorrow's not promised and you just never know. So tonight we're talking about Cookout Chronicles, and it's so funny that this show, with this show, was not, we planned this show months and months ago, right? Just for you all that know, when Anna and I are planning, today we just started planning for season 4. You'll learn more about we started planning for season 4. But when we were planning this, I never thought that this was going to happen, like a cookout at my mom's house and be going to like we did this last fall sometime, like last summer we planned all this out. So it's a perfect time to talk about Cookout Chronicles because we had nothing but cookouts over the past weekend. There was no real drama. There was no drama, but it was the good vibes in the family that I'm focusing on. So Anna, I'm going to turn it over to you.
Yes, baby, because I have a game. Y'all know I come with a game. Y'all know I come with a good game. Now, for tonight's episode, this game is inspired for like the cousins. Who's that cousin? Okay, that is the name of the game. Now, pretty much what you hear, I'm going to read off a couple phrases that hopefully will remind you of a certain cousin. So take a minute, think about it, because this is for you and for everybody that's watching tonight. Thank you so much for being here on our special Wednesday night episode for the Cookout and the Cousins. Okay? Yes. So, you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
I think.
Here we go.
Yes.
All right. So, who's that cousin? Think about this. Listen. Okay, listen. Who's that cousin that disappears all year, but shows up with 5 Tupperwares containers at the cookout?
I don't need to name them, do I?
I mean, do you got a cousin?
Well,
that reminds you of? You ain't got to name them because cousins, we love you. We love you, but you know who you are. I mean, I think the whole family know who you are.
This is not. I have a memory. I'll say this. I have a memory.
Okay, give a memory. That's good.
This is not a cousin though. I have a memory.
Okay, I'll take it because it's about the Tupperware, so I'll take it. It's fine. Yeah. It's fine. Go ahead.
I don't even know how to say this without. I don't know how to say this. I have a memory.
Okay.
Of a family member. I'll say it like this. Family members.
Yes.
That every time we would have a family function.
Okay.
Every time we have a family function, their family, I'm not even gonna say her, she, he, you, I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm gonna be very how I say this. Their family would always bring, like if it was something where we were like a cookout or something like that, they would always bring like the Tupperware. But they would pack up to-go plates before they ate. Like, so they would do like all of their to-go stuff first, then they would sit down and eat. And then like they would go put that stuff like away, like in the car or something. And I'm not saying that's all I'm saying.
Well, that is definitely a memory.
It's a memory that it would happen all the time. And it's so funny because, yeah,
I'm
they would do all
cracking
time.
up. Okay. I'm picking up what you're putting down. So I feel like I can't say that I have a memory because for me it also has happened multiple times, but I just feel like the people that I know, and it's like the same thing, just before anybody can really get seconds or you know what I mean? Like just we're enjoying the time of
Yeah.
socializing and eating, but that person is over there making the to-go plate.
Yeah.
Where did you get that container from?
Uh-huh.
Because I did not see you walk in here with it. So agreed. I
Yeah.
understand. Not a
Or pe-
cousin.
yeah. Or people that when it's time to pack up food
Uh-huh.
that don't bring anything but leave with everything.
You ain't contribute. You ain't bring a napkin, a paper
That drives
towel,
me
a
insane.
case of sodas. Okay.
Mhm.
But you got 3 plates because your baby daddy at home.
I might eat here. Don't take anything. If you don't bring anything, don't take anything. But eat while you're here. Like eat all the food that like you want, like while you're at the event or whatever. But if you didn't bring anything, don't take anything unless it's offered to you.
Okay, I like that. I like that, and I have heard that in a lot of different
Yeah.
functions. Like people with certain people gonna make that known. If you ain't bring nothing, don't take. They gonna make it known.
I'm
So,
gonna put a sign in my house.
are you? I'm gonna make sure I bring something every time. Every time. No, I'm playing. All right,
No, it's
next
okay. You
one.
know
Next
what's
one.
my yes, the next one. Next one.
So, who's the cousin that's always late, but somehow still the loudest person in the room?
I ain't gonna say the loudest person in the room, but is she watching the show tonight?
Oh, wait, I'm gonna say it to me because I thought you was gonna say it. I'm always late. I'm the cousin. I'm the cousin. And y'all know I'm loud. It's me. That's fine. I can
No,
listen.
I have a cousin who is on here and she be late. she be late. But I love her so much.
I'm gonna go to the next one because I feel shots being thrown. What the
Oh, she
comments is
laughing.
saying?
She
Because y'all
laughing.
cutting up.
You know who she is. She laughing.
We got a sister.
Oh
Sophie.
God. Shout
I'm
out
cracking
to
up.
my cousin. Shout out to
Okay.
my
No, I'm
cousin
going to
slash
another
sister
one.
Marquita. She be late, but she show up now. She be late.
Twerk a little something, Keita. I'm cracking up. Okay. Who's the cousin everyone calls when something needs fixing? Because we got one of them. There's somebody calls such and such and tell them to get the thing.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know. I don't know.
You don't know? Who?
Yeah.
Hold on. Oh, wait. Sorry.
Oh.
Sis, why? Because she know it.
Uh-huh. Oh, we going back to Keita Brito. So I'm cracking up because
Yes.
she know it. Because she know it's, but it'd be a time when she show up though. It's always a time when she show up. When she get there, the party starts, but she gonna be late.
I'm
Yeah, I
cracking
don't know a
up.
cousin that they always call that fixes everything. However, my mom is really good at fixing stuff. Like she's
Ooh.
good at like maneuvering, getting things. Like she's good at being handy. I'll say that.
Yes, period. I can't even think of what the female version of Bob the Builder is, but go mom. Go mom. You
Yeah,
you you
she's
you the
good
real MVP. All right, so we couldn't hit nobody with. I mean, nobody really hit a cousin like that. Let me see if I can find another one. All right. Who is the cousin who starts every family argument on Facebook?
Oh, we
Somebody
don't do that.
messy. I'm
Yeah.
cracking up
No, because if I ever see it, they know I'm reaching out to them and telling them to take that down.
right now.
Yeah, I don't
Why
play
would
that.
you put that up there?
And I think a lot of times they try to keep it like from me a little bit. Like my sister Ashley, who she used to post on social media, and if
Uh-huh.
I call her or something, she would take it right down. Like I don't play that. We are not doing that social media stuff.
Take it
And then
down.
when I hear
He
about
ain't
it, they
lying.
go, mm-mm, me
He
ain't
told
being
me
mad.
that a couple times too.
Take that down. Take it down.
Girl,
We're not doing
sorry.
that. Don't tell people your business. No, I don't like that.
All
Yeah,
right.
because you don't think I don't want to post on social media how I feel sometimes. But I don't like no, I
See,
ain't
the self-control that you possess, everybody don't be having that. I've grown it.
yeah,
I
I love
definitely
that.
have come from a low place, but I have risen above.
And then too, like when I post certain things, like I've had people like in my inbox talking about like um I've had people that said stuff to me like, "Oh, who we got to fight or who we got to beat up." Like I don't
Uh-huh.
do no indirect messages. Like I don't. That's just not my
Oh, you
thing.
just
Like
gonna swing.
no,
Oh,
I
sorry,
don't.
that's not what you said. Sorry, sorry, sorry. That's not what you said.
No, I don't
Sorry.
even do that. You know, I've never been in a fight. Knock on wood. I've never been in a fight in my whole entire life. I've always just said what I needed to say, and that was that.
And that was it.
That
Aren't
was
you
it.
lucky? You just escaping. What is
No,
this?
I won't call it escape. I think people are just use common sense.
He know karate.
It's
They
no
don't want the
escaping.
smoke.
And
They don't want it.
it's not that I'm so tough. It's not any of that. It's just that you better take me out if that's what you're gonna do, because I'm gonna use everything around me and in my power to make sure I take
Amen. Amen. And that's it. And that's all.
no,
That's why you
there's
don't
no
want to
point.
fight me. Are you sure you
No,
want to do
there's
this?
no point to do all that. I just
You
say what it is.
sure?
Just say what it is.
I'm cracking up, DW. Listen, that's fine. I love this for you. And you don't need to be fighting nobody. Just call me.
I
Just
got
call
you.
me because you know what? I ain't even going
I'll
to
keep
fight.
it
I
alive.
keep that blicky in case it gets sticky. Stop playing with me. Stop. Stop.
Listen.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. All right.
That's
I don't
funny.
know. I guess that's all for my cousins. Game.
I love it. I love that, Anna.
Thank you so much. I'm here every Monday, even though it's Wednesday.
I love that. I love that. So I'm so excited about the conversation tonight because we cannot talk about Cookout Chronicles without talking about the generational aspect of, having
Mhm.
cookouts. So like really when we're talking about what our topic is tonight, Cookout Chronicles, family, drama, and good vibes.
Mhm.
Now, we have to be honest. A cookout isn't just about food, right? It's
Mm-mm.
about family, it's about community, it's about traditions, it's about laughter. And God knows I laughed so much over the past weekend. It's about hearing the same stories every single summer, like you've never
Yep.
heard them before. And somehow it's also about the family member who promised they weren't going to start anything this year. And 10 minutes later, everybody looking over saying, here we go. Right.
Yep. Yep.
But here's honestly what I love about cookouts, right? They
Mhm.
remind us that family isn't perfect. It's messy, it's
Mhm.
loud, it's complicated, but it's also one of the few places where 4 or 5 generations can be in the same backyard at the same time. There's
Yes.
grandparents, there's parents, there's young adults, there's teenagers, there's little kids all sharing the same space. And every generation experience that cookout completely is different. That's what we're talking about tonight. So, wherever you're watching this from, we want you in this conversation tonight. So, let's jump right into the comments. And Anna, I want to come to you because I want to talk about, the foundation of what makes a great cookout. So,
Mhm.
when you hear the word cookout, what's the very first image that pops into your mind? Like, what do you think about?
The grill, hot dogs. The grill and hot dogs. That's it. That's all I
Yeah,
think about because that's what I want. Is the
that's so,
food done yet?
yeah,
Is the food done yet? What time is the food gonna be done? That's what I'm thinking about. Who gonna be
right.
there? Who all coming? Who made the macaroni? Who made the potato salad? It's like no, it's like no. No, when I think about cookouts, it definitely just is it makes me think of a good time. So although I have not had the experience of doing this with my family or with my cousins. Of course, I've done it in my adult years with my girlfriends,
Hmm.
and with the family that I have created, other families that have, of course, come over from our friend group. So we definitely have thrown down, and it's like just like you said, somebody brings something or maybe a bottle, juice, case of soda, something for the kids because I got 4 of them, so it's always going to be a kid friendly event. And for me, if I'm cooking, I learned after trial and error that it's good to prep.
Yeah.
because I definitely had hosted a couple cookouts that the food was not done for some time, or the sides was ready and the meat was, you know what I mean? So I definitely have learned from that. Definitely prepping helps, and just because I was never able to enjoy it. I was always still hosting or running around or trying to clean something up or something's in the refrigerator. So I have gotten a hold of that now, and I'm able to sit down and crack open my grown-up soda, aka cooler, and be laugh, talk, just like you said, watch these kids play and tear my house up. You
Yeah.
know, that's the memories that I'm creating, or that generational family cookout that I want my children to remember. So cookouts to me are always a good time.
Yeah.
Except for when I mean, I don't like the bugs. It be a lot for me. I hate
I
bugs, so
get
I
it.
need some off. I need this with citronella candles, whatever. In a tent,
Yeah.
depending where you like, and where we at. Is we at the house or is we at the park with it? Like it's just
Yeah.
I got so many like.
If you have a cookout and you invite me to the park, it's outside and I have to be in the grass and I'm
Mhm.
not able to sit in your house, I promise you I will be there for 5 minutes and I'm out. I do not like sitting outside. Like I cannot, the bugs, I can't do it. So if your cookout is like a must, like, oh, everybody got to sit outside and I'm not allowed
Uh-huh.
to sit in your house, then you know what? Better yet, don't invite me. How about that? Let's
I fine.
let's save
Next
both of us.
time.
Let's save both of us the trouble. Don't invite me, and I don't have to worry about going into your house. Fine with me. I'm okay with that. So I want to ask you this question, and I want to refer this to the people that are watching on the chat. Thank you so much for
Mhm.
all you who are watching us tonight. But I've been really thinking about this, and I was thinking about like why are cookouts so important, right? We
Mhm.
think about like people celebrate birthdays at cookouts,
Mhm.
graduations, family reunions, going away parties. Sometimes people don't even really need a reason. Sometimes people just say, you know what, I'm firing up the grill,
Yup.
and people are like, oh, we about to cook out. What we bringing? What we doing?
Mhm.
So I want to ask you this into our chat. Why do you think cookouts have remained such a big part of family culture? I know for me, it's one of
Mhm.
the most amazing times where people can just come together and just be. And I think the only thing that compares to this, nothing brings people together like
Mhm.
food and music.
Mhm. Yep.
Those are like the two universal love languages to people that will bring, I think, music more than food, but I think they both kind of like align with each other. Nothing brings people together like food and music. So, to you all that are watching, and honor to you,
Mhm.
why do you think cookouts have remained such a big part of family culture?
Well, I definitely think, for us, it's just how we were raised. Like we just had cookouts. It's something that we did. It's something that we always look forward to in the summertime. It was always something to do. You know what I mean? At the cookout, you could never be bored at a cookout. Like I mean, come
Mhm.
on, it's too much double dutch and people, the kids running around basketball, like whatever the case may be. The cookouts is just always a good time, and it's a reason to gather. Let's just
Yeah,
cook out. Let's come together and eat together. And for people that love to cook. They just want to share their talent, and they have the capability to do that and bless people, or just, be able to make that quality time. So for me, I think that's why it's important.
I love that. We have a comment from Sophia. She says,
Mhm.
I think of every August back in the 90s on Big Mama's block. Then I think about my favorite movie, Women of Brewster,
Mhm.
place when they tore down the wall in the rain. Oh, yeah, like oh that's a great movie.
I don't
But
think
I
I
just
see
think
that
that,
show.
huh?
I don't think I see that.
You got to see it. It's a great
Okay.
movie. Chantel said it's a celebration for anything, laughter, fun,
Yes.
memories. Absolutely. And I just think
Mhm.
that, you can come together and have a great time and just really spend that quality time um, with your family and friends. And I think that that's one of the reasons that that it has last throughout generations. Like I remember growing up when it was like cookouts were like coming together with family and people sitting out in their chairs, and you had
Yup.
older people sitting on this side. They probably were gossiping or whatever the case may be. You had the uncle over here lying, telling the same stories, and you
Yup.
had the young people over here playing and all of this stuff. So it's just one of those things to where it just has stood, cookouts and get-togethers like that has stood this test of time. I really want to read this comment from Anitra. It says, I think that they, I think they, I think
They
the
are. Yeah.
artificial family
Particular.
reunions. I also like the integrational vibes. Unlike growing up when we lived in walking distance, we were able to spread out. So it means even more. I find many families see each other so much less than prior generations. That is so true, Anitra.
Yeah.
And that is honestly, we're running out of time, but that's a part of the conversation that I wanted to talk about as well. Like, it's a perfect segue into what I want to talk about because I want to talk about what's different today versus
Hmm.
what how they were back in the day because I honestly think cookouts have changed, honestly. Because I remember
Yeah.
when I was younger, nobody was worried about taking pictures every 5 minutes. Nobody was trying to make a perfect Instagram reel. People were
Uh-huh.
actually present. Kids were outside until somebody yelled your full government name. Uh, I feel like today phones are everywhere.
Yes.
People leave early, families are smaller, schedules are busier. It's like, do you
Yeah.
think we've lost something or have cookouts simply evolved with the time? I honestly feel like we've lost something. I feel like everybody is so focused on doing their thing. I feel like everybody's so busy that it's like to even schedule to get something on the books for somebody,
Hmm.
you almost have to plan it out like almost a year or so in advance. Like, how often can you just be chilling and call one of your friends and be like, "Hey, let's just go grab something to eat real quick," and then
Hmm.
without excuses. I know that I've done it. I've done it. But it's like, but then it's like now
Yeah.
everybody lives so far out. It's kind of hard to get people together. Anitra just said something else. She said, all my families used to live within 10 minutes of each other. Now my cousins live about 6 states. I totally get
Mm.
that. Sophia says, and we blocked the whole block until the cops came and told
That's the
us to
one.
wrap it up. You
That's
know,
the
and so,
one.
so why do you feel like why do you feel like things have changed? Do you feel like or think we've lost something?
Um, I feel like it definitely is a big difference. I don't know if it's just the mindset of this generation. You know, it's not the same when all of the family is not there. Like we know some people are passing away, like those stories, that knowledge. It's like some of those memories are leaving with those family members. And like us
Yeah.
as this new generation may not be able to always pick it up, or we're just doing what we think, you know, how it should be. But then again, I just feel like, you know, things are going to change with time. But as long as that feeling of family and fun and laughter is still there, that's what matters. I
Hmm.
hate when it has to turn into drama, or you know, they pulling out the guns, or there is just shooting blocks away. Like I hate that. Like that's the thing that will definitely ruin a cookout, or you know what I mean, like that type of drama, fighting, somebody pulling up acting crazy. So I just hope that, you know, people stay away from that and just remember why you're here, to eat, to actually talk to each other. And I definitely understand and can relate to the social media, people just being in their phones, not really enjoying the moment. So you know,
Yeah.
that's the generation now. But like I said, I just feel like, if as long as you have a good time and you know you have those memories, the food was good, nobody got sick, nobody wasn't too
Yeah.
hungover, you know, that's what matters.
I think one of the best parts about like when we were in Florida with my nephews and we they were literally they're between 13 and 16. They were
Hmm.
literally and all the family, we literally had my mom's TV on. The kids were going through, and I call them kids, but they're young adults, like teenagers. They were going through YouTube, finding karaoke songs, and we were all in there singing at the top of our lungs. It didn't matter what your voice sounded like. It didn't matter like if you knew the words. The words was like right on the screen. And if you didn't read the words or whatever the case may be, but it was such a great time to just have
Hmm.
that, like that recreated a memory in that moment that I would never ever forget of me and my nephews and my nieces, young and old, from like really young to old, the
Hmm.
older, just sitting in there singing. And I am it was just a great time. It was such a great time. It was a great time. I want to read some of these
Yes,
comments.
memories.
while we're here,
Mhm.
first of all, thank you all so much for watching tonight over on Facebook, LinkedIn,
Yes.
YouTube, Instagram. We thank you. For those who will go back and watch the replay, we really do appreciate that. Um, we really, really, really do appreciate you tuning in tonight. Some of the comments. Sophia said, yeah, we lost the true meaning of family, friendship, and fellowship.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Chantel said the world has changed, which has brought about many changes to many people's lives. That's right, financially. Sophia said, not me, I'm logging out. Funny. They were singing song. Yes, and that's the thing. They were
Yeah.
singing songs that we grew up. They were singing these. I'm like, how do you even know this? And how do you even know all the words? Like, it
Right.
was
I don't even know what the words.
right.
Right.
It was so great. Well, I'm not one to talk about me knowing words to songs because I don't feel like it's important to know all the words to the songs. I feel like you sing it to the best of your ability, and if you get some of the words right, so be it. And because as I was singing the songs, no, hear me out. I'm on to something here.
Okay.
As I was singing the songs, I found out like there were words that I've been singing wrong for many, many years. And I'm like, it's too much to get all of those words to come out. Like I was out of breath. And the way that I sing it, I'm not out of breath.
So
So I'm not changing.
the song is remade, pretty
Yeah.
much. It's
No,
remade.
I'm just
And
I'm not changing the words.
I'm but no. The one for me is when you don't know the words, right?
Uh-huh.
You think that they're saying this,
Yeah.
and then when you learn the words, it's like that's not even what
That
I thought. That
that
don't even sound
happened
like what he said.
as the kids were doing the karaoke. That was happening to me, and I was like, I did not even know that was the lyrics. But
I never hear that. I
I'm
never
not
heard him
changing
say
it.
that.
I'm not changing it because the way that I sang it sounds perfect.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's fine too, but I want you. Or is it she's 5'2", but I want you? Who knows? I
Who knows?
don't.
And at this point, it doesn't even matter.
Nope.
It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter,
I'm
right?
cracking
So
up.
we want to thank you all so much for watching
Yes.
tonight. It's so good to be back, and it's so good. We are getting closer and closer to our season finale, which is going to be
Yes.
August 3rd. But as you know, we are going to do our finale party out
Mm-hmm.
loud and live. Next week we will have all the details. The link would be available for you to check in on that. Remember, it's going to be July 25th. That
Mm-hmm.
is Saturday, July 25th. It will be 100% free, and tickets will be first come, first serve. So we
Right.
will put that up, and once you get the ticket, you got your ticket, and bring people. If you only will be able to get one ticket though. So if you know somebody that you want to bring, like they have to go on and get it. But we'll have about 30 or so tickets or less, probably like 25, 30 tickets. We'll have food. We're going to be live. We're going to have a DJ. It's going to be a party. We want you to be
Yeah.
grown and sexy and come out and do our finale show with us, which is going to be live. And then we'll air it on August 1st, August 3rd. We will air it. We're actually going to come on live. We're going to come on live, and then we're going to play the show for you live. So yeah,
I'm
we're really excited.
excited. Please
I'm
make sure y'all
excited.
click that link, honey. I want to
Yeah,
see y'all
so we'll
there.
have all the information on our next show, which will be on
Mhm.
Monday, this coming
Yes.
Monday. So thank you so much for all of our viewers who have adjusted with us to be here on this Wednesday night as we are recovering from our vacation and time off.
Yes.
We'll be back on Monday, July 13th, and we have about 4 more shows to go. And
Yeah,
then we
I think
will
so.
hit our season finale, and we will let you know when season 4 will premiere because it is going to be coming soon. And we have some great stuff in store. Anna, I want to turn it over to you before I close us out.
Yes. So my closing for tonight, everyone, is to just please live and cook out. Eat the food, make the corn, burn the hot dogs, do the things, and make the memories during the summer while it's nice outside. Because once the winter comes back, we're going back inside somewhere outside. But no, thank y'all always, and I can't wait to see y'all next week.
Thank you, Anna. So, this is what I want to say. As we wrap up tonight, I want you to remember this. The food may bring us together, but it's the people, the stories, and the love that keeps us connected. Families aren't perfect, and neither are we. But every shared meal, every laugh, and even every disagreement is a part of the legacy we're building for the next generation. So, with this little bit of summer that we have left, make the
Mhm.
call, show up, pull up a chair, put your phone down, create a memory that someone will be talking about years from now. I know that over this past weekend, I have memories that I will take with me for the rest of my life. Because what I do know, because one day the cookout won't just be a gathering, it'll be a cherished memory. So, until next time, be kind, be present, and never forget we're all humans being. Have
Yeah.
a good night, everybody. We thank you so
Bye,
much for watching
guys.
us. Until next time, bye bye.
See y'all.